Hello, Video Land. This is the Bat Company Batcast, one of the thousands of places where we talk games. I'm your host, Justin, aka Tsujin, aka Zalmute. Welcome to the show. Today's short topic is about yard sales, things of the sort. So, sometimes you get lucky when you're on the prowl looking for a good deal for games or anything really. Things like Craigslist can sometimes make things a little easier if you're willing to put yourself potentially at risk. This time, we were alerted to what was claimed as the world's largest yard sale. So we decided to check it out, mostly because there could be a good chance that we might find a good deal somewhere. So we made the quick trip. Not so quick trip, should I say. I kind of wanted to go over what we picked up. We got some pretty decent deals. Not exactly knock down your door and, celebrate in the streets. But I thought it was okay. During the yard sale, there's quite a bit of things to see. However, the game scene wasn't exactly as good as I was hoping. This isn't early episodes of Pat the NES Punk's Flea Market Madness. This is kind of slim pickings. There was one dedicated video game vendor. Well, they had a lot of good games. I'm not sure if they're all good deals. I think they're close to what you'd probably see on eBay anyway. They did have some neat things. Some things I wish I could have walked home with, such as a few top-loader NESs. I've always wanted to get one of those. They also had a GameCube, Game Boy Advance adapter, which I used to own at one point. However, we no longer own it, unfortunately. But anyway, that was just one of the highlights, seeing this vendor. There were a few other people who had some games. I picked up, for example, Forza Horizon 3. Got it used for $15. I think average eBay is roughly around $27. So, not a bad savings. The game still works and everything, so that was just fine for me. We also got a couple DVDs. Yeah, I know. We still do DVDs. A couple of them, I'll go over them as well. Person of Interest. Seems like an interesting show. I didn't watch it when it was in syndication. So we got the first two seasons for $1. What I've seen is the average price is roughly around $20, so it's a pretty good deal in my opinion. We'll see if I actually like the show. Next, my wife got a copy of The Memories of Downton Abbey. She bought it for $1. I think we've seen it for roughly $5 on eBay. I think some even go low as $3. However, $3 plus shipping. So, not horrible. Got a copy of The Lion King, the 2-disc special edition. Honestly, while I like The Lion King, as mentioned in the previous episode, I think the Sega Genesis game gave me negative connotations. Anyway, we never had the movie and never owned it. Figured why not. Once again, we were able to get it for $1. For this particular edition, I think we see roughly $9 on eBay, so it's a decent deal. A couple other things that we picked up. I got a Wi-Fi range extender. Thinking about getting one of those anyway. Wi-Fi in my house isn't the best. And a range extender might do the trick. Help us straighten out a little bit better. So I picked it up. It was rough. It was about $5. For this particular brand, I've actually seen it as low as $13. But 30 to 40 used. 30 to 40 new. Which, either way, it's a pretty good deal. Especially since, if I'm out, I'm basically out the cost of like a big box at Taco Bell. It's not that big of a deal. Whereas if I bought it new from Amazon, I'd be out the, $30, $40. But I'm happy to report that it seems to be working okay. It took me a few hours for some reason to get it up and running. Everything takes me forever. But anyway, it seems to be doing okay. the X1 didn't want to connect. Had some issues. I had issues with multiplayer, issues with with just downloads and everything. Did a couple of hard resets, and it works now. So that's good. Finally, I think the last thing on my list here, it's actually interesting. The rest of the stuff is like beef jerky or whatever. Picked up a copy of Mech Warrior 3050 for the Super Nintendo. Honestly, I didn't really come out ahead on this one, or I didn't really lose anything either. The average price I see on it is about $12. I got it for $12. You know, I've seen a few go for like $8 or something like that, but of course shipping, it makes it roughly about the same. So again, just kind of a short episode. Just wanted to kind of go over what I found. Wanted to ask if you guys have had better luck out in the field, but if you have, put a comment down below. I'd be interested in knowing just how much luck you've had in the field looking for things in yard sales. Hopefully, there's another yard sale coming up next week. It's supposed to be another big one. So we'll see. But hopefully we can find something good there. Last time, I saw some games that I didn't pick up that I'm kicking myself for not doing so. So maybe I can get revenge on my past self and actually pick something up. I think it was a copy of Pokemon Platinum for like $10. Those games are starting to get a little more pricier and pricier. So hopefully I can find one for a good price. The thing is, I'm not planning on flipping it myself or anything like that. Mostly, I just kind of want to own it. Maybe if I ever feel the urge to go back and play a past gen, I might do so. But I'll leave that for another time. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys a short video here on what I got, and hopefully you found this interesting. This is Justin, aka Tsujin, aka Zalmute. Thanks for listening, and thanks for playing. I'll be back with more updates and another episode in the near future. Thanks.